man, high energy. I spent all day in the waiting room at the hospital with my ex-husband, which because my son had an accident and needed a surgery, and the whole time I was sitting there with my ex-husband being oh so charming as he is wont to be, I was searching for an unscrupulous OBGYN to sew this shit up, because obviously I don't know who to fuck. Because if I fucked that guy, I made a huge mistake. I didn't just fuck him, I married him. Married to him for 16 years. Jesus Christ. I hate my life. Okay. You know what I think? After 50, you should be able to prepay for your crimes. I think you should be able to just go into the police station and go, here's $1,500. And they'd be like, for what? And it's like, well, I guess we'll find out together. I think that might be an interesting adventure for us all. I'm working on this theory. Speaking of me, I shouldn't be having sex. I did a bunch of shrooms, and I had this concept of this pussy continuum. There's just a steady amount of pussy available. So the more of us that are withholding, the more those ones that are active have to work. So this means that there's no actual sluts. There's just some of us bitches that are slacking really fucking hard. We need to up our game. Work on those numbers, ladies! There's some girls out there that are getting some mileage on those twats, and it's like not fair. It's just really not fair. You're being very selfish. You're being very selfish. We need to talk. Yeah, these are just some things that I'm working on. As an older person, I see all these things that everybody is so heated about, and all I can think about is when I was a child, you were an asshole if you used brown paper bags. Because they were telling us that they were going to cut down all the trees, and there would be no trees by the time I was 40. So the answer was plastic bags. There was a period of time that was how you signaled that you were an absolute land-loving environmentalist, was to use a plastic bag, and we see where that put us. So I'm just like trying to see what is the plastic bag right now. The thing that we're saying is the solution, but in the future will be the problem. And I'm interested to hear theories. I don't know what it's gonna be. Cars. Yeah, well. I hang around with some pseudo hippies, and they don't seem to understand what they're spouting. And one thing that I hear a lot that I just like, you need to read a book once in a while. They go, I need to get rid of some bad karma. I'm going to earn some good karma. There is no such thing as good karma. Karma is always bad. If you read the book, karma is always bad. That's why anytime you go to a strip club, there's always a karma. Next up on stage 2, karma! Always a karma at a strip club. And I was at a strip club recently, and I was just wondering, I was watching the flow of the ladies and how they seem to stay in certain regions if it's a big club. And I just wonder, before they open the club, do they have like a locker room chat thing, like before the football games? All right, I'm gonna have you over by the games. You're gonna be over by the bar. You stay by the door and greet people. Let's go, ladies. Let's get some money and make some balls blues. Championship tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask BJ about that. My name is Tanya Cope, but my friends have shortened that to Taco. You have a good night, friends.